I mean, I know. First off, the question that was posed that I seen that you had that you wrote or someone wrote on IG. The thing is, when people it's easy to cancel someone that you don't listen. Not saying you, but it's easy to
Right.
cancel someone that you didn't listen to anyway. I looked through the comments whether they did or didn't, or whether they did listen or don't. It looked like they aren't really fans anyway in the first place. So it's easy to cancel.
So what you're saying, there was a lot of Taylor Swift fans in that particular group of comments,
Maybe Justin Bieber.
or Justin Bieber.
Maybe
They
Justin
think the greatest
Timberlake.
R&B artist of all time is The Weeknd.
Sure.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay.
I just don't. That what I seen. My question was because I was a little triggered, only because it's like, well, it's easy when you didn't. You probably didn't listen anyway. So of course it's easy for you to say get them out of here. And the reason I mentioned things like that, and no shot at you neither, nothing like that. 12 play is R. Kelly's TP is one of the most greatest things ever. The
Right.
problem is that also dropped for me to say it. That dropped when I was a child. My
Yeah, me
mom
too.
didn't buy me that album. I had to hear that later in life. So it's not like I was
You have
talking
an older
to
brother,
girls
don't you?
Huh?
You have an older brother?
Not that older.
Not
Not
that,
that much older.
Mine was 10 years older than me, so
That's
I
a big
heard it. I heard it
difference.
played over and over and over
Mine
again.
was literally my peer still. Like he's only 12 years old.
Okay, I got you.
He was 12 years older than you?
10 years older.
Oh.
than me. 10 years older, not 12. No.
But yeah, so it's like, but anyway, so
What was the fake deacon? Mr. Jenkins, Mr. Johnson,
James.
Mr. James.
Oh, Mr. James is a deacon now? He wasn't a deacon before.
He was a deacon the whole
He was
time.
just a
No,
nice
y'all had
man.
it wrong. I want to get off topic, but Mr. James was a deacon. He was just doing some dicking.
Oh,
That's the Mr.
we
Dickens.
mispronounced Dickin.
Yeah, it was a Mr. Dickin.
I don't want to do that to Miss.
All right,
I
okay.
ain't saying that's what I'm just saying everyone know Mr.
Okay,
James.
okay.
And
I-
Mr. James,
I stopped you from your.
whether he a deacon or not, he definitely do some dicking.
I derailed
What,
teach.
finish your point.
I used to do this to teachers in school too. I'd be
Yeah,
take that.
I'm
out
sure you were
tangent.
well liked.
Oh, loved.
Okay.
Just like in our friend group, everyone loves me.
We'll have to take a
Yeah.
survey.
So
Uh,
so it's easy to cancel someone you didn't listen to anyway. Like whenever I would give an example, someone be like, oh yeah, I like Jay-Z. My favorite song is Big Pimpin'. Like, no, you named one of his biggest records ever. Just like naming
Right.
R. Kelly's 12 play. Like, yeah, that was a big body of work,
Yeah.
but also it's the Chocolate Factory.
Yep.
That like
Chocolate Factory.
Trapped in the Closet alone is
trapped in
one of the, is one of the greatest
there's
things.
plenty
Yeah.
of other things. So not you, but when someone named that and be like, yeah, we should get him out of here. 12 play. Like,
Y'all
well,
might
first
be
off, you was
misremembering
like
Trapped.
4.
I put 12 play on there because that's the first
not
one I
you.
remember. You
I'm
know?
saying not for you, but if you can,
The canceller.
Yeah.
if you read along, you can kind of see the cancelers is like you're not a fan anyway.
Right.
So it's easy for you to be like get him out of here. It's easy for me to say get Harvey Weinstein out of there. You know what I'm saying? It's easy for me to say, even though he should be out of there from his work. But anyways, like if you never benefited, I personally have. R. Kelly has helped me achieve.
Yeah.
Okay.
He made me believe I can fly
Okay.
because I flew.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So after, but finding out what he did, separating the man from the music. I guess the question is, can you separate the man from the music?
Yep.
Yeah.
Because I get it. The certain songs he was, it seems like she's ready. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just wow in
We forgot that
hindsight.
one.
But when I'm a child, when I'm a kid myself, literally just
It's the falsetto.
hearing music, I don't hear it.
Yeah.
Like I'm not putting that
You
together.
don't even know the context.
I don't. So all I know is that's just all
Until
I.
you clap cheeks, you can't.
But here's
vibe
my
with
here's
R.
my
But
go ahead.
to me, it seemed like she's ready at that time. I didn't think an underage, like she's of age to go or whatever. To me, I just thought like she was down to go. Like it was like
So
Where they going?
she was ready. Not go like
I know.
right.
I fuck
Like-
with you, bro.
Like she was ready for whatever was going to happen, but not the age gap. Meaning like I'm 30 and then like he's 30 and then she's 14. But it seemed like that's wild as fuck.
Here's the interesting thing
belong in
about
jail
it
for that shit.
because I like when I was talking about R. Kelly initially, and I haven't bumped anything. Get your hand out of there. You can put it down. I don't give a shit. You're gonna smash my head. I'm thinking there's so many tracks, and most of a lot of his early shit is basically sexual in nature.
Let's get to that track.
And I can definitely run. I feel like there's some things that I hear and I'm like, damn, that's the fire track. But also in my brain, I'm like, damn, is he talking about an underage female? You know what I'm saying? Because we can say age ain't nothing but a number. We can say 12 play. We can say
But who's saying that?
Agent
Aaliyah.
Aaliyah.
And
Well,
who
was
was-
she saying? She's saying
And probably who
that
helped
was
her do
on
that? R. Kelly.
Yeah.
So you see what I'm saying?
that was
Like-
her yeah. But when you think about all of his the sexual nature of all of his songs, you have to think of, well, who is he talking to? And I think that was I don't have a problem with this. Remember, there was a time, was it Frank Ocean?
Yeah.
People were like, I have a hard time with Frank Ocean, straight man. I have a hard time with Frank Ocean
Did you?
because no, I don't care. I don't care.
Did you when Frank Ocean was bopping? Like, you know, some of his songs be
Nah, Frank Ocean fan.
yeah, same
Right.
here.
But I think, Frank Ocean I had no problem with. But in my brain, because I had no problem with being gay, I have a problem with somebody being a pedophile. So when I'm listening to some of his songs, I'm like, well, fuck, he's talking about sex. Is he talking about fucking a child? And am now me sitting here vibing to this? Am I also vibing to a song that a man wrote about fucking a child, fucking somebody underage?
You may be vibing to it in nature of him creating it, but that's not where your mind went. That's not what you. That's not the connection you had with
That's where it
it.
goes now.
For me, it
Well,
still don't go
well now
down.
because you got the history, but most people experience things on their own, and you might interpret a song one way,
Yeah.
and the other person might interpret it the other way.
Right, because literally R. Kelly has helped me achieve plenty before in my past and maybe present.
He's like erectile dysfunction for you. Medicine, excuse me. Like he's basically your Viagra.
No.
No.
No.